This is like my dream everyday bag. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little video on the Fendi Baguette. I am going to be comparing the mini size against the medium size, and I'll be sharing with you sort of what fits inside each of the bags in terms of capacity, but also sharing with you my love for why I love them both. The Fendi Baguette is such a beautiful handbag, and I just really love the silhouette. I find it really easy, usable, just a great everyday bag. And although it has logo on it, there's something about it that feels a little bit more subtle than your classic monogram logo type of handbags. I'm also going to be sharing with you how they look on the body when you wear it and sort of the differences on that. I'm 5'2", just as a point of reference, and then you can sort of judge for yourself if you think that you like one more than the other for your own collection, or if it's worth getting both for your collection. In my case, I have such a love affair with the Fendi Baguette, so let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with the classic medium size. I have this in the Napa leather. This is in a very pale pink color, and I also have this one, but for the sake of this video, I'm really going to be sharing with you this one just because this comes in a variety of colors. I think it's more classic in their line. I will say off the bat though, if you do have any interest in this, I have a separate video to this. This also is much more structured than the Napa leather, so just keep that in mind. There's a little bit more flexibility in this one. Okay, so this is the medium Napa leather, as I mentioned. This has the logo debossed on it, and you can see that, but it's very subtle because it's not like stand out in your face, and I really like that. It has that gold buckle here, which I love, and I just feel like it's just a really comfortable bag. I also have a video on this if you're interested, so it's one of my very first videos, and I have a real love affair with this. Okay, so let's just go over the basics. This has your classic top handle, which you can also kind of do this with if you wanted. You can do it on the crook of your arms. You could hold it obviously in your hand. It does not come with this chain. This is just a third-party chain that I added just to add a little bit more sass. This has a magnetic closure. The magnet is very strong, and it also comes with a thick shoulder strap. This is a shoulder strap more so for most people, unless you're petite, in which case you can wear it as a short crossbody, which I will show you. And I will say my favorite way to wear it is as a crossbody because I like a short crossbody. So there's no back pocket on here, but one of the brilliant parts of this design is that it has two hooks. You can see here there's a D-ring here and a D-ring here. So one of the D-rings you can put on for the top handle, and the other D-ring is to put the chain on. So you don't have all these hooks going onto the D-ring, and it's just a much cleaner look, and I think that's a really nice detail. So what is the difference between this and the mini? Well, it's very similar. The difference is that it's obviously a smaller size. This one I recently did a reveal on because it's a newer bag for me, but this does not have two rings. It only has one ring. It comes with this shoulder strap, and it also has this long crossbody. Now, one of the things that I was a little bit reluctant on this bag and why it took me so long to get it is because I wasn't sure about how the crossbody was going to hang on me, because I don't really like a very long crossbody, and I like it to hang kind of short. But there are a few ways that you can wear this, which I will show you, and I'm gonna try to show you here while I'm on my knees. This is my waist, this is my hips, and this is where it hangs on me. So, I mean, if it's relative to my legs, it hits me at the top of my thigh. And I don't really love that. I do find that kind of long for me. However, when I'm wearing a coat, like in the winter, it falls perfectly on me, and that's actually not an issue at all. Another way that you can wear this is, what I'm doing here is I'm taking off one of the straps. If you want like a shorter crossbody look, is that you loop it through the D-ring here, and then you loop it and clip it onto this loop here that's right next to the leather piece. This creates kind of an asymmetric look, which I admit is not my favorite, but if you wanted to have something that laid a little bit shorter on you as a crossbody, this is an option. So the way it looks on me is like this, which I think looks fine. You can see that there's like a double chain here and then the leather piece here. Or if you don't like that look, then you can just wear it the other way so that it's just chain here and then you don't see the double chain here. So that's just a matter of preference, and I do like the length of how it lays here on me because it's much higher. It's at the top of my hip versus the top of my thigh. And again, I'm 5'2", so for me that makes a difference. If you're much taller than me, it won't make any difference to you because you'll probably be just fine wearing it as a regular crossbody. The other option is obviously if you can take off this entire crossbody and just wear it as a top handle. You cannot do what I showed you as a shoulder thing because it's not going to go on your shoulder like a baguette, like the medium baguette does, but this is just purely handheld or wrist. This is the other way you can do it, which is exactly what I did on one side, I did on the other. So it is symmetrical and you're going to see the double chain on both sides. And then you can kind of wear it as a long shoulder bag, which is actually comfortable because there's enough room to put your arm down and you don't feel like you're squishing the bag or that it's all up in your armpit, and it's quite comfortable that way. I'm not really a shoulder bag person, so I probably wouldn't carry it this way, but that is an option. So there's like a few ways that you can wear it, and I think that makes it really versatile if you're into that and wearing it different ways, which I am. I like different options. So the different ways that you can wear the medium baguette is on your shoulder, which is kind of the way Sarah Jessica Parker wore it in the Sex and the City scene, whatever. This is not a bag, it's a baguette. So there's that. And then of course, as I said, it comes with a strap, a longer shoulder strap. And you can wear that on the shoulder or you can wear it crossbody. So I'll show you how it looks. So this is how it looks on the shoulder. And that hits me exactly in the middle of my hip. Okay, and then if I want to wear it crossbody, this is how it looks. And I love the way this looks. Again, it's kind of like the top of my hip is where it hits, and this is super duper comfortable. And when I say that this Napa leather is so yummy and delicious and squishy, I mean it, because look at how it molds against your body. Like this molds against your body. So it really is very, very comfortable, and it's not delicate. It's not delicate as a Chanel lambskin is. And I brought this here just to show you a comparison. The Chanel lambskin leather is so delicate that if you look at it the wrong way, it may scratch. It really might. It is a beautiful leather, of course. It's so beautiful, and it's a delicate leather, and it's because it's lambskin, it's so shiny. There is so much richness to this, and I will never dispute that. However, it is different from the Napa leather, which is this, I always describe it as like human skin. It's got like a bounce back as a skin would, right? Like if you wrinkle and smush your skin together, you're gonna see the wrinkles when you're squishing it, but when you let it go, it's going to bounce back. And that's kind of how I describe this to be. And it's just so squishy. Like, look. Okay, it's just so squishy. Okay, anyway, let's get into what fits inside, and I'm gonna share with you the typical things that I normally carry on a day-to-day basis. This is a really good everyday size in my opinion. So this is my iPhone 13, regular, obviously a Pro Plus or whatever would fit in here too because it's plenty big. I don't carry a huge wallet. I would carry what's considered a small to medium size wallet, but this is essentially a card case with a zip around. It's as big as my hand for reference. So that goes in there. And just so you know, this has an internal zipper, which I sometimes use, and it's a fabric interior, but look how smushy. Like, it's just very flexible, and I love that. It's just so easy. This is my 6-ring key holder. I always have to have a pair of reading glasses because I'm an old lady. This is my sunglasses. This is like a change purse if you carry that around. This is a mirror. This is a really fat lipstick. If you want a chapstick. If you want a Tic Tac. I mean, it really does fit everything. It's not the prettiest the way I put it in, but it fits everything. And there you go. So it snaps shut like that, but it's a really strong magnet. So like I'm doing a decent tug on it and it doesn't release. If you do that, it will release. So there you go. And again, this is with it fairly full, and it's the best. It really is fantastic, and I'll show you how it looks on when it's full. By the way, the shoulder strap on this leather is so soft and malleable. It really is very, very comfortable on your body as a crossbody because it doesn't dig into you. And it's wide, so that helps too. But this is how that looks. And yeah, nothing else to say except that it's fabulous. And that's why it led me to get the interlaced leather, because it provided a really different look, but it was still same, but different. Okay, so now let's see what fits in the mini size. And what I'm gonna do is just take out everything that was in this bag and put it in here. And by the way, it does bend like this. That does not bother me because I don't find that it damages the bag. This is one of my most worn bags of my handbag lifetime since I've had it. This is a really fabulous bag. And in general, I would say it wears really nicely. And considering how much I've worn it, I don't have scratches. I really sincerely do not have scratches, and I'm not precious with it at all. There is glazing on the edges of the flap and on the inside here. And with any bag, that will wear off or wear down over time with really heavy wear. If this is like your everyday bag all the time, every day for years and years and years, that's gonna happen with any bag. So I don't think that's Fendi specific. I personally haven't had any issues with that. And this is very much a heavily worn bag for me. However, I will say I do rotate my bags considerably too because I have a lot. So there's that. So just keep that in mind. It's not specific to Fendi's quality. That's just what's gonna happen. Okay, so now let's move on and see what fits in here from here. And I'm just gonna move things over. Again, my iPhone 13, plenty of room. If you have a Pro, that's gonna fit because look how much space there is. Now with Google's, I don't know. I feel like those are like mini iPads. I'm not sure. I don't have a Google phone, but as far as iPhone goes, I think that's no problem at all. I'm gonna go in order of priority. So it's my phone, wallet, keys. We're getting a little tight. So that's how it looks so far. That's considerably less. So this is maybe not an everyday bag unless you're just very light in what you carry on a daily basis. My priorities are always gonna be phone, wallet, keys. So if that's what your priorities are too, that's perfect. So do you need both bags? No, you don't. But what I really love about the Fendi baguettes is just how easy they are. Number one, a flat bag for me is just really, how do you say, stylish? I just find it to be very stylish, right? The other thing is that this size may not be an everyday size for you. This, in my opinion, is an everyday size. So for me, there's like a different occasion of why I would want to bring, just like anyone else, like a smaller bag versus a slightly larger bag. There's quite a big difference in its capacities. So I will say that, and I think that it really just depends on what your needs are and how much of a pack rat you are. And obviously these come in a variety of different colors, leathers, styles, furs, sequins, you know, fabric, canvas, chenille, lots of different varieties. So you really have a lot of options in terms of what kind of colorway or style you will enjoy the most. There's just nothing that I can say that is negative about this. Like, I really can't say anything negative about the Fendi baguette. It is truly my favorite silhouette. Anyway, I hope this video helped you in terms of helping you figure out whether or not you wanted a mini Fendi baguette or a medium-sized Fendi baguette. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really love it if you hit the thumbs up button. That really helps my small channel out. If you want to check out any of my other videos, you can do that here, and I will see you next time. Oh, also, I think I'm going to do a Fendi collection video too, because I just love my collection. I feel like it's exactly how I want it to look. And I have a few more things that I can share with you, so I think I might do that. If you want to see that, then also hit the thumbs up, because that will also let me know that you want to see that, and so stay tuned. And again, bye.